And we are here in Stinger. We're back. The last race on Friday at... What track was that? I think that'd be... Or Texas in trucks. We saw... Who won that? I am, like, completely absent-minded. Drivers now starting up their engines on the pole. Blake Reed is going to tell him, go... Wait, that's go black. Alec Lorenzo qualifying in his highest position ever. He's qualified pole on the outside line. Oh, just the issue. I'm gonna go let the drivers know that now, so you will hear the communications. Okay, so apparently what happened? So yeah, he fell. I'll give him his lap back when he rejoins. So my little Wi-Fi antenna fell and it was on the ground instead of being on top of my desk. That's why the server was going cuckoo. But yeah, I'm going back beated. Back to live coverage. Ticker will show up after lap 2. Letting drivers know quiet zone is out. Now we will have a stage on lap 22, or actually 27. Yeah, Blake Reed on the pole, number 65, Windows Dodge. Highest placing Dodge at the moment. Highest placing out of any car, to be real with you. Next Dodge would be... I don't think there is a one. Yeah, he's the only Dodge, and he's on the pole. No car power, baby. Rolling across the line, 62, that is Sanchez. He made his first start at Chicagoland. Or Michigan, yeah. It was at Michigan and Arco. He did pretty good in that start. I think he flipped at the end, though. But yeah, that stream was taken down, and that's going to be... Driver danger for the 62 after 3 wide going into turn 3 and 4. 4 wide. 6 moves to the 51. Upside down. And that'll be a black flag for him. Wow. Not what I expected. We're now under caution. Ticker now up. I will adjust it though. But we are under caution. Ethan McLelly causing the wreck. Wow. 62 got up and over in that crash. Looking at the first lap now. Rolling out of turn 2, everything was a little rambunctious. Everyone was moving around a lot. Let me make sure my mic is... Okay, it's being picked up. They went 3 wide, nearly 2 rows back. 2 rows back right then. And the 6 car just sends it in for no reason while they're 4 wide and wrecks the 51. 62 gets up and over into the fence, and that may be the end of his day. Lap 1 wreck in Stinger. Not often, but that is bad for Sanchez. He rolls over and lands. Is Lorenzo still here? Lorenzo, you can still rejoin. Please do it from now. One drivers know 6 car was at fault for that accident that we saw. And the 6 car at fault for that accident, Ethan Mingalelli, viewing it one more time. On board with the number 6 car, with that car at fault for the accident, you can see he sends him in too deep into 3 and 4, wrecks with 51, and yeah, it just feels bad in front of him. Back to line coverage now. All drivers crossing the line. It's green this time by Stinger. Black flag 7 out to the 6. Oh no, that's on me. Six car with a black flag clear. Misjudgment by me on if he served his penalty. Oh no, Lorenzo. See what happened here now. Fun out of pit road. Looks 5 doing. Apparently he's causing problems in the pacing. Telling him no. He needs to pace better as we're going green this time by current leader, number 65, Blake Reed. He had the pull, and he will lead to the green. One caution attempt remaining. '05 causes the crash, and we're going green. Sad day for Brandon Carter and John Avarca. Man, 3 wide going into out of turn 2. That's the 3 car, Daniel Plus Jr., who leads out of it. 2 car right behind him. That's the Ream Chevy. Blake Reed will hold on to his lead. Connor Dowdy in second place. We saw him running good in the Texas race. It was not streamed though. We saw him running good at pretty much all his speed weeks as well, which was a while ago now. But he's really shown that he can improve his driving skill as he nearly wrecks. I take that back. Warning to the 48 for getting loose off the corner. You should not be hitting the wall. Conserve your car. Run it clean. Have a good race. And keep it together is all you really have to do here. Will he hit the wall coming out? No, but he will get really close up to there. So we're now on board with him. Behind him, the 6 car who caused the first wreck of the day, that's Ethan Mingablelli. You can see the 28 car lagging behind him, looking at the battle in the mid-pack. The 0 versus the 28. That's the 28 of Michi Hood and the 0 of Gabriel Perez. 28 will go high. He's trying to get that draft. He's trying to not get left out to dry. We saw at tracks like Pocono, if you are really just on that low line and they have a train up on that high line, even at intermediates, they will rocket by you. But Blake Reed holds on to his lead. Currently on lap 7 of this race. I don't think it's going to cool down yet, but when it does, we will do a replay of the wreck that happened coming to the green flag caused by Brandon Carter. He just has been able to pull together pacing, and he wrecks himself. And caution is out. 48's at fault. Side by side, racing back to the line, Brett Houck and the 65 of Blake Reed. Or no, that's not Blake. What's his name? Is it Brett? We're gonna check later. But high line, he's trying to rocket off the corner, get the momentum, coming to the line. The 24 will get it by a car length. Well, barely making it by the line. Man, doing a replay on it now. Black flag to the 48, but we're doing a replay now, seeing what happened under pacing. Looking at it now, the 05 Brandon Carter, he was warned for pacing improperly. He was driver danger for it, actually, I'm pretty sure. But coming into turn 3 and 4, he just... And yeah, black flag for him. And looking... looking at the wreck that happened between the 48, he just goes high and wrecks himself. On board with the 6 car now, he just goes high. 48 will serve a black flag for this accident. One's 24 now. And now we're going green this time by 05 and 48 is pit with the pace car. Brandon Carter, failure to pace. Connor Dowdy, failure to be observant, causing himself to wreck. 62 with roof damage, you can see back there. But man. 24. Gonna check his name now. Brett Helk, yes, I was correct. Brett and Blake. Brett Helk, the leader. He's catching up now. Oh boy. His roof camera is a little swervy at the moment. He's catching up now. As we're green this time by 05 and 48 to pit with the pace car, putting them more than likely a lap down. Green flag is out. 24 takes the flag. 65 hot on his heel, so I think he's going to make a big send going into turn 1. Look at the 6 car though. Ethan Mangalelli. He's been involved with the 2 big accidents of the day that caused the caution. 28 loose on the low line. That's Michi Hood. Rolling out of turn 2, side by side. 65 will take the lead, but 24 gets momentum off the high line, side by side, going into turn 3. Here we go. Green car right up there on the 2. He puts him in the wall, but he saves it. That's the 2 of Chad Jones Jr. Oh, he's around. Never mind. The 85 gets into him. He will be driver danger for that. That is a 2 car, Chad Jones Jr. Put in the wall, but 0 cautions remain. 05, Brandon Carter exiting pit road. 3 car back into that wall. If he has another mistake, he will be black flagged. 6 car sending it in again, and he does the same thing he did previously, but he will save it. Warning to the 6. 62 having to make evasive maneuvers. Michi Hood are nearly around, and yes, he will be. Says he was cut by the guy in front of him. Racing has not shallowed out yet. 97 versus a 30. We saw this car's running in practice. It was not streamed, as Practice with Singer isn't normally streamed. Brett Helk able to take the lead back from Blake Reed. Blake had it for a second going down the backstretch on the first lap of a green flag racing after the caution. So far, we're 2 cautions deep, with the stage being on lap 27. The stage is 13 laps away and 12 at the line. Connor Dowdy will need to get out of the way for the leaders, go a lap down. He will stay high, 24 will make it by, and Blake will as well. Back of the pack really single filing out. 97 on the inside of the 30, and that's 05 on the inside of the 6, but the 05, he's a lap down. As, huge momentum loss. 6 car nearly into the 05. 97 leaves this little 4 car pack. That's John Abarca. 05 slides up high. I think, no, the 97 cuts down low. As to who gets in the wall off of here, no one. Six car nearly doing what Connor Dowdy did, trying to get up high, trying to get in that single file train. And look at Sanchez, the number 62, South Point Chevy, all the way on the low line on the inside of the 3 with roof damage. He was caught up in the lap 1 accident in turns 3 and 4 caused by Ethan Mingalelli, who's now in second place for this 4-car battle for 6th. Don't forget the 51 and 85. In the 85, you have Jones. I'm not sure which Jones this is, actually. Don't know. That's Marcos Jones. Never mind. That just flicked in my head. But yes, Paul Perricone will pull away from him in the number 51 Valvoline Chevrolet. Very angular paint scheme. It looks very nice on this nighttime track. 97 looking to make his way by Connor. As Connor's loose, he's all the way up on that high line. He's trying to just let the leaders go by and run his own race, because he's now battling for lead lap with the 48 and 05, and the 28 has retired. Not what you like to see. It's a non-S rating race. The next S rating race is on Monday when we resume. Oh, Chad. Whoa. He hit the wall and spun himself out, but... Big crash. Oh my god. Oh my god. Big crash. Multiple cars over, multiple cars in the wall. 97-3. Lord. Having to get it back up and running as no cautions remain, but... ...62 around involved again. I think everyone behind 5th place wrecked. We're going to do a replay on that. What in the world just happened? I think that's going to be Brandon Carter's ejection. No, the 97. Gonna show it on stream now. 97 cut down on the 05, resulting in the biggest accident I think we've ever seen at Homestead. See, 05 just rockets into that wall. 6-car flips multiple times. 48 involved as well. But 97 at fault. Wow. However dangerous the number 97, the front pack is still racing though with lots of cars with roof damage after that. The 0 car, Gabriel Perez. Cars let him know that. Man, I'm still thinking about that wreck. That was... That's gonna be a black flag for him, actually. Racing back to the comp now, so far 2 retirements. '97 with the black flag, that is... Man. He's not gonna make pit road like that, but he tried to. You can see just how damaged these cars are. Look at that 48 Connor down, extreme roof damage on that car. Holy moly, it's not often you see race cars torn up that when, whoa, Connor Downey. Non-existent. Looking behind him was the 3 car, that's Nicholas Jr. He was caught up in the wreck previously. Shoots up high, you can see just how hard he's taking the corner. Gets the rotation. Going down to the low line. He will pass Connor Dowdy, who's involved in the last wreck. Oh no, I just opened up mail. Back to full coverage. Man. Everyone's 7th place and back. John of Arca, about to get disqualified. He missed pit road. I think he's not going to miss it this time, though. He's going extremely slow. He's currently 1 lap down. That is a bad sight to see. Man. You saw the big wreck happen in turn 2. He hit the wall, he came back down, and wrecked about 7 cars with him. I'd be surprised if action isn't taken against him after this race. whether that be a penalty in a probation or suspension, or just, man. Entering pit road now. Caution is out. Caution is out. Brett Hope will lead. And we're now black flagging the cars that caused large wrecks. Going through chat, we're gonna do a replay on that wreck afterwards, but man, that was not good. And messing up chat, that's on me. Two cars retired so far. Not what you want to see. We're gonna do a full caution here, but wow. Black flag gets served to 97 again. And 05 around on pit road. Man, I don't even want to replay that wreck. That was so bad. Alright, we're gonna do a replay on it now. We're on board with the 6th car, Ethan Mingalelli. You can see the 97 up there. He gets loose, he cuts down in front of Brandon Carter, and it just goes bad from here. Oh no. And I just messed up the coverage there. We're on board with the 62, and you can see the car is flipping in front of him. Replaying it now. '97 gets loose, he cuts down on the 5. Yeah, not good for him. Trying to explain the driver's chart for lack of commentary, but green this time, but Getting back to commentary, green this time by everyone who's a lap down will get their lap back, so it'll be a dash. First car to get his lap back will be the... Here we go, green this time by 97 pits with the pace car. Adding laps back now. Wrong number typed in there. We will return to coverage. You know what? I'm tired of Daniel. He is. Okay. Okay. I'm pausing momentarily. Back to live coverage now. 1 and 2, like they've been for the entire race, alternating positions, Brett Houck and Blake Reed. Number 65, he qualified on the pole, he led the early stages, but Brett looking to take it away from him. As he roll on lap 33, at the line next time by, it'll be about 21 to go. Mid-pack very separated due to damage. You can see just how badly that 30 car and the 62 are beat up. That's the 62 of Sanchez and the 30 of Alec Lorenzo, by the way. Brandon Carter, he was 2 laps down, he got his laps added back. Daniel Plus Jr. was ejected. '97 will not get his lap back due to being pulled of the last accident. Very strung out racing. We saw tight-knit racing in the early half, but I think this is really what we need to end tonight. 20 laps of just green flag runs. Whether it be the 24 winning or 65, we've had an alright race today. We head to Atlanta tomorrow and then Watkins Glen after. Daniel Plus Jr. was ejected for complaining. He got a black flag for passing someone on the green flag, which you should not do. It's well outlined in our rulebook. And, yeah. Previously at Chicago or Michigan, he caused an entire stir just about not following instructions, not being able to pace properly, and he needs to get it together, that's all I'd say. Coming back to coverage, is he fine losing the 24? Brett Houck, he's practicing for Axis. More casual night than ever, besides Texas really, but man. Still in my mind, the big wreck caused by the 97. With side-by-side, Chad Jones Jr. making his worst start ever in the league, not running good at all. Currently in 7th, he passes the 30, but I don't think he's going to have a shot at this win. 48, beat up badly. Now. We're actually going to go and look at, actually, let's go camera 2. You can see that DC Solar Chevrolet just not looking good. It was involved in I think the biggest accident of the day. Yeah, he was involved. He got on his roof. You saw from the 62's onboard, which was played earlier. It just went bad for him. We're actually going to do another replay on that. And this is when he was already damaged. Going onboard with him now. When did he get involved? I think it'd be right here. Yes, it would be. On board with him now. You can see he hits the wall. No, this is the lap before. Happens the next lap, lap 17. Going into turn 3 and 4. 97, he shoots up high. He cuts back down, he gets loose, he falls in front of the 05, and it just goes bad from there. 05 rocketing into that wall hard. Ethan Mingololi, you can see he flips horribly. He retired due to this accident. Still battling for the lead here, Brett Houck and Blake Reed. Man, I don't think Blake has what it takes here. I don't think he has to draw the times down that well. As we come to 15 to go at the line, 97 and 48 side by side. 97 3 laps down though. He had pace today, probably his best pace he's ever had in the league, but he threw it away when he caused a big one. So far, the cleanest part of the racing has been everywhere up front. The mid-pack in the front, consisting of Gabriel Perez, Marcos Jones, and Paul Perricone, has also been pretty clean. They've had some good battling. Paul Perricone falling off there. But I think Jones is going to have a shot to make it by and take third place from the 0 of Gabriel Perez. Wow. Side by side, going into turn 1 and 2. If the 85 really wants to get it done, I'd send it in a bit deep here, but make sure that she still have the exit. He passes to mid-corner, but I think the 0 is going to have the momentum off the high line. Side by side, going down the backstretch. That's the 0 car. Gabriel Perez on the outside, and the 85 on Marcos Jones on the inside. Man, I think he just made it work. Because if that 0 car jumps down now, he's not going to have the momentum he'd have normally. Yes, the 85 would clear him coming to lap 43. But I think he still has something in it. He's back on that outside line, going on board with him now. That's the 85, Marcos Jones on the line. They're running different lines. They're battling for it now. And Blake Reed made it by. He passed the 24. Cutting back to the 0 car. They've now alternated the lines. The 85 was previously on the low line, and now with the 0, Gabriel Perez. 85 looking to get the momentum off of the corner. Will he do it? Yes, he will. He has a slight run coming down onto the backstretch. On board with it now. Going into turn 1 and 2. Those are the leaders up there. This is the battle for third. 0 car up high. He will get the momentum off, but I think the 85 has the mid-corner right now. And yes, he does, but he will lose it. No, he won't. When the 0 hits the wall, equalizing them just about. Rolling into turn 3 and 4. You can see 65. That's our leader right now. Way up high. Brett following him equally. As a 0 car, side by side for third. He gets it off the corner, but the 0 will have the momentum. You can see just how much momentum he get off of there. He's going to start making his run. He's slowly gaining on him, and not very much, actually. Paul Perricone looking to join the fight. He hits the apron. We may see a 3-line battle commence here. Paul Perricone, he's extremely talented at Homestead. We saw him make one of his best starts here, finishing 4th in winged COTs. This was about a month ago. That's the Eric Leclerc 0 car on the outside. I think Paul Perricone's the car to watch, though. I think he has something in the bag for this race. If he can really get those runs, if he can follow the lines just as good as they are, he may have a shot at this. He loses it off of turn 4. He doesn't gain momentum, but I think he still has a shot at this for getting third place. And oh, another huge change. 65 and the 24 have flipped positions. What happened there? But look at the 51 Paul Perricone side by side with the 85. 85 clears and cuts down low. He takes a higher line than any 3 of them. He will have the most momentum off of the corner if he can get his throttle down right, and it appears he will not. 0 car, Gabriel Perez on board with him now. He is now on this run. This battle has been really intense so far. We saw him really get really good in the early stages of this race. And back there, you can see the 97, I think. No, it's the 62 and the 2, Chad Jr. and Sanchez. Both of those guys really duking it out. But I think the battle for third is the one to watch. Fred is able to pull away, coming to 10, or at 10 to go, a little after, actually. Man. I think it's starting to stabilize out. You can see just how badly that 62 is damaged. She flipped on lap 1. Something that you don't see too often in this thing. You normally see drivers have a really good early race and then have a really bad late race. But no, you've had our 2 cautions, we've had the stage, and they were green ever since. The stage was on lap 26, they raced back to line for 27, and so far so green for the second half of this Homestead race. Tomorrow we go to Atlanta and Watkins Glen for 2 50% races. This may get changed though. This mod may be a mainstay in Stinger later. Going into Season 3 more than likely, which will commence in 2 months, as we're going into round 2 of the Season 2 calendar, and next week Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yesterday we're headed to Indianapolis, Saturday we're headed to Atlanta, and Sunday we're headed to Auto Club. And a lap down car comes into play, that's Connor Dowie. 65, Blake Reed, our pole sitter, he's making it by. As to how this will affect the battle for third, to be determined, as Paul Perricone falls back massively. Looks like he hits at the wall, and you can see the damage on his right front fender. Gabriel Perez able to pull away from the 85, but I think with these lap cars and Blake Reed coming in place, gonna change up now. Gabriel Perez, he's seeming to be able to close up on Blake, and the 85's been able to close up on Perez, so I think we're gonna see a 3-car tango for second. That's his 97, John Abarca, entering pit road on the access road. We saw Brett Houck take the lead from the 65 after they pretty much flip-flop positions. The 65 was where the 24 is now, and the 24 was where the 65 was now. Don't know necessarily what happened there. We were focused on the battle for third, but it appears like it was a massive, because huge change in positions as the 62 and the 30 battle for what is 7th place. Most retirements we've seen in Stinger in a long time, 48 one lap down, running with damage. And I think Perez is starting to make it work on Blake Reed. Blake may just be changing up his line though. Race of attrition so far, 3 retirements, 2 cars lap down. Brett Houck looking to win at his first start, something we haven't seen since Zachary Rains came back momentarily just to go and run a fun race at Talladega. But man, sorry for drifting off on camera. Boy. Everyone gets something off my nose. But yes, we're headed tomorrow to Atlanta. Watkins Glen, we may change Watkins Glen out for an intermediate though. So to be determined. But Brett Houck, 24 car, looking to be the winner. Cutting back to TV cameras. Coming to lap 53, which will be 2 to go. 24 car winning and practicing for Axis. Coming to the white flag this time by 24 Brett Houck, pretty much having this one in the bag. Going on board with him now. Wait, I think the Zero's making it work. White flag is out. It's the 0 versus the 65. Paul Piricone and the 85 are well separated. I think Chad Schultz Jr. and Paul are battling though. He sends it in deep. But we're going to look at the battle for a second. Coming on the backstretch. 65 gets momentum out of there. Perez looking to make it work, but I don't think he will. Behind them, 51 in the 2-car battle for position. 0 car sends it in deep. Paul has nowhere to go. He will be destined to finish behind Chad Schultz Jr. Side by side. Gabriel Perez coming to the line. Brett Houck will win. And I don't know who won it. I don't know who won second place. That could have been Perez. That could have been Blake. Let's look at it now. I think Blake got it by a holy moly. He barely gets it. Not by much. 65 will take second place, but Brett Houck, good win, man. Looking at him do his burnouts now. Good win in his first start. His main competitor today, Blake Reed, finished second. Good battle for second. Good battling everywhere above the top 7. It's just the 97. He had a wreck that pretty much ended the day. Man. I know he gets hit head-on. Penalties will be dished out to that 05 more than likely after this race. Doing his burnouts now, that is the 24 car. Does he have engine damage? I think he does. He got hit head-on, and yes, he does. It's the 24 right now. Our winner at Homestead. This is only a fun race, so he doesn't have to worry too much about it. But man, that beautiful 24 car will bring it home at Salto Chevrolet. This has been Stinger TV. Thank you for watching. We'll be back tomorrow for Atlanta in NCS 21.